All right, let's hope this works. All right. Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Realm of Collectors Hangout, the R.O.C. Hangout, the infamous R.O.C. Hangout on a Tuesday night live at 8 p.m. How is everybody this evening?
Fantastic. Great, bro.
Good.
A lot of crickets here.
Crickets.
I am your step-in host tonight. My name is Dust Mites. Tommy Barricade, the ROC ambassador, could not make it this evening. You know how it is. Life. Life happens. Shit happens. But I am here to take hold of the steering wheel and drive us right into a wall.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I'm just in a weird mood, guys. It's gonna. Let's have some fun tonight. I'm joined with my co-host right now. We got Harrican BX.
What's up, guys?
And we have the occasional one, Matthew.
Hey, what's up,
Occasional kid Matthew. How are you, sir? Well, it's good to see everybody. We got a full panel tonight, as always. The chat is blowing up. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more spot open. Maybe I'll throw that in the Facebook group right now, and we'll get a little feeding frenzy. Let's see who pops in here. On that note, I'm going to pass it to Jose, one of our co-hosts here. And he's going to go down with the intros and whatnot.
Yes, sir. All right. First up, we got Energon Addict. Oh, yes, guys. And when I run you down, just let us know if you got any new toys. We just went to a toy convention. We're going to talk about it. So if you got any new plastic crack, let us know. So, Energon Addict, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Okay.
I miss you, Dave. I miss you already, man.
Yeah, I know, right? It's never enough, right? It's like it's always a day or a day and a half, and you know, you need like 4 or 5 days to get through everything we do, you know.
Yep.
As far as toys, I got the KFC Simba. Hooked me up at
Nice.
at NJCC, and I gotta say, man, that thing is fucking big. It's a pretty hefty toy. I mean, not for nothing, for the price I got it for too. It's pretty awesome, I gotta say. I'm not sure if I'm gonna combine them, but as a standalone, it's pretty nice.
You'll combine them. You know you will.
Yeah.
You have to combine them. You have to.
At least once.
He's boobs.
All right, so it took me 35 seconds to figure out how to open up a new tab on this. Great. Eddie's doing well tonight.
Man, that Simba is a solid piece, dude. That thing was big. Getting to mess with it at Hung's table, it's like, oof, wow.
Yeah, it's really hefty. And I also picked up another MP10. I didn't have the Hasbro mold, actually. I had the Takara. And Dom actually hooked me up with that. Me and him did a little swap. A little swap. And I'm playing with him now, actually. I was taking some crash box.
And playing and huge. What's going on here?
Yeah. Just swapping and playing with things.
We're keeping it in the fam, Dust.
That's another podcast.
Yo, someone send it to Brian Brink real quick. There he is. He's in there.
There he is.
Man, not bad, Brian. I forgot to send it to you, brother. My bad.
What's up, big man?
Fuck, I thought I hit everybody up.
Well, I just walked in the door like 2 minutes ago.
You kicking the door, waving the 4-4. Papa Brink said.
Well, you can't ask for a better segue than that. So, Brian Brink, what's up, man?
What's up, guys, man? What day is this? Tuesday?
It's Tuesdays, hangout night.
Feels like just yesterday I was shaking hands with you sons of bitches.
Oh, wait a minute.
Someone told me that my mic is fucked up. It is coming through the camera. That's fantastic. How's that? Are we better now?
Yes.
Yeah, much better.
All right. Night of Ren. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. We were having some technical difficulties. So that means that blazing, fantastic intro is all muffled and... That's great. Thanks, guys.
You get anything new, Brian?
Hey,
any toys?
Just like Dave, I picked up Simba. And I picked up some KFC tapes, which are horrible. And,
but you can't help yourself, right? Those are like you just can't help to buy them, even though you know how shitty they are.
Yeah, that's right. And you know, not to be outdone, I'm not giving up on Thundercats. So since they stopped making Thundercats, I picked up this Masters of the Universe figure for $10 who looks like a Thundercat. So hey, you know, I'm not gonna let it die. Come on, Super 7. Come on.
Let's go. Go
Nice.
fund me. I'll give some money right now.
I got some purple cubes too. Stuff like that.
Damn, I should have grabbed some of those. I missed out. All right, next up, we got Dom. What's happening, man?
What's going, guys? I did not purchase anything at the show, but I did get some stuff in the mail this past weekend. I got the Generations toys, like clear Megatron, the little clear Megatron that came with their subscription. And then I also got in the mail the Frail Queen and Nero Queen exclusives from
Nice.
TF Con Toronto.
Nice. Yeah.
Right, definitely.
I missed out on them, and then I found a friend that was willing to let him go, and I made him an offer and basically closed the deal. Nice. And then I picked up two RID figures. I got Bisque and I got Ratchet.
Nice.
So
What the hell's that?
Is that show still on?
Show's still on, guys. Show's still on.
Got some more Pokemon.
It's not Pokemon.
That's exactly how it is.
That's cool. You get that business. That business. Digimon.
The Bisque is pretty cool because it's the
Lobster bisque?
it's the Viacon mold retooled.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, that's a great mold. Is it the second version or the first one?
The second version.
Oh yeah, I love that. I'm still waiting for Dust to dig his out of his bin back there, so I could take him off his hands, you know. But no rush, no rush.
I gotta get the nephew over here to dig out the closet.
Put in the work, man. Put in the work.
Boxes, I want them all out over here. Take the box and put it back over there. I got like an intern to be like my assistant.
Crack the whip, man.
That's all I got. That's all I got, though.
No, he's a good sport, man. He really enjoyed the weekend. He had a great time meeting.
Yeah,
there.
he was.
Oh yeah. It was great
That's
to see,
good.
man. I told him, I was like, yo, you got to be at every one of these things now. That's it. I was like, you're sucked in.
Brought him into the fold, eh? That's awesome, man.
All right, next up, occasional kid Matt. What's happening?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's see. I got a bunch of stuff at NJCC. I never try to spend so much, but I always end up doing it because I get so many good deals. I got Fans Toys Tesla finally. I got.
You got tired of of holding out for Bad Cube to make one? Is that why you finally picked one up?
No, I was just waiting for a good deal on that guy. But I got Marvel Legends Vision, Marvel Legends Doctor Strange, the movie version. Age of Ultron, the figure arts, Ultron, and some purple Energon cubes. Because I had the pink ones, but I saw the purple ones. I was like, damn it, the purple ones look better. So I had to buy them. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, Matt, I gotta thank you, bro. He picked up that Fig Arts Ultron for me on Sunday, and I got to eat a tasty filet mignon tonight because of
yeah?
so
Oh, nice.
Wait. We got a little bit of an invasion here, guys.
Mm-hmm.
One of the international hangout bums are in here. What are you still doing, Sam?
Hey guys, how you doing?
What's up, brother?
Hey,
Sammy.
All right.
You look tired as fuck, bro.
Yeah, 10 past 1.
I don't know what the fuck you just said there. 10 what?
10
10
past 1.
past 1, yeah.
It's like the middle of the night.
Yeah.
wow.
He's hanging tough to chill, man. What's up? What's going on?
I'm all good. Yourselves?
Shall
Good.
we, man?
Good.
You know how we do. You know what we do. You know how we do what we do.
Yeah.
When we do.
Cool. But, yeah.
Oh,
Good for I'll
well,
come and say hello.
Yeah, since you popped in, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the UK, Sam's Formers. What's up?
Hey guys, morning all. So,
Any new hauls this week?
no, nothing for me. I'm just waiting on Inferno's the next one I'm waiting for. So nothing the last little while. Yeah, hopefully. And I pre-ordered Galvatron as well, or Sovereign. Sorry.
I'm hoping he comes out before the end of the year, man. I really don't want to wait to the new year, man. I don't want to wait that new year out.
He looks good. Yeah.
Oh man, imagine we get the Cyclonus from X-Transbot, and then that.
Yeah.
Ooh, happy dude, man.
I'm I'm 50-50 on Grinder as well at the moment.
Yeah.
I think we're all gonna have to see a little bit more
Yeah.
of it before we. I'm sure we're all a little on the fence and unsecure about what we've been seeing, but I'm sure it's gonna pan out properly.
Yeah.
It's fans' toys.
Yeah, we'll buy it anyway. So.
Yeah. By the way, Deluxe Baldwin's in the chat. He told Brink to take that shitty hat off, man.
Oh, come on,
Okay,
man. Let me have this one.
Don't hate.
So Brink, what are you doing? Are you doing a live What's in the Box?
Yeah, man. I had a delivery today.
You can't wait. I can't wait. After the intros, you just gotta do it now.
Dude, it's fitting. It's fitting. You know
All right,
why?
so we're gonna go right over to our.
Oh, I know what it is.
yes.
Is it a crash?
Is that the BB7?
Living that KO life.
Oh man.
Shout out to Tyler.
Tyler right now stopped whatever he was doing. He goes, I feel a disturbance in the force.
Yeah, man. He's about to have a taper tantrum.
I'm glad you made a choice.
An angel just lost her wings because
he said tapered tantrum.
Nice. Oh,
All right. Well, next up, Russ the Muss. What's happening, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
A little sidetracked there.
I didn't get too much. I did some shopping this week for my niece and nephew. I picked up my nephew the G2 Stuntagon set, the Combiner Wars. Shit was like $40 at Marshall's, man. I said, "Oh, okay, go."
Nice. Can't go wrong.
For me, I got this guy, my Green Ranger. That's probably my only treat for me.
Nice. Those figures are really, really nice. I got a close-up look at them at NYCC, and I was actually really impressed with what they're putting out.
I'm not kidding you. I can't believe how nice he is. I'm blown away. He's great. He's articulated nice. Paint's great on it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think those are definitely like a nice alternative. If you missed out on the Fig Arts version of those, then those definitely will do the job for you.
Absolutely. I'm happy with it. That'll probably be the only one I get, unless and of course I heard everyone's telling me they're coming out the White Ranger. I was like, oh,
yeah, White Ranger's coming out. Yeah, they're all coming out. They're just putting them out like in different like waves, you know.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So I'll grab
Right.
that too. Yep.
Sweet pickup, man.
That's right.
All right, next up. Next up, Chat Wingingham. What's up, man?
Not a whole lot. Picked up 2 figures this week. Got this guy, the Red Bee, to go with the one that you guys picked up for me.
Sweet.
And then comes the buyer's regret one.
What'd you get?
Ollie 2.0.
All right.
Everything on this thing is screwed in place.
Hey, don't fuck around with Ollie, man. That motherfucker will wake up and cut your throat in the middle of the night. Ollie's on that gangster shit, man.
Creepy little bastard.
Power Ranger for him.
You don't like him?
Transformation is a nightmare.
We're not worried about that.
I love the way he looks.
There you go.
Yeah, guys.
That's all.
In both modes, just getting from A to B. And back again.
Now is that version 2?
Yeah. So far, no real paint chippage.
Like, yeah.
So far, no real paint chippage on the thighs.
Did you get replacements, Chad?
Yeah, it came with replacements, and they're metal as well.
Yeah, man. Once you
Came with-
try to, I was gonna say, once you try to put them back in car mode, that paint's gonna start flying off.
Yeah, just
I've already put him back in car mode once, and the paint didn't do too bad.
All right.
Then you must
Don't do it too
good
often.
one.
I just find it funny that they did that to make it better, and then they made it worse. At the same time. Those guys, they can't fucking win. Just leave it
He came
alone.
with 3 faces.
They should never fucking went back and redid it. They should have just left it alone.
Just leave me alone.
They're flying. They're
I
flying
love
too close.
the smiley
fly-
face.
They're flying too close to the sun. That's it.
All right, next up, Nick Brammer, masterpiece, shit piece in the
Jesus,
house.
There's a lot of motherfuckers in here
What?
tonight.
What's full house tonight, baby?
Woo!
Where's Jesse?
What's good, man?
Got me a Jackal Man.
Yeah.
All right.
Jackal Man. Cool.
The Jackal Man for the Jackal Squad.
That's right.
Hashtag keep Thundercats alive.
And I'm just gonna keep showing this guy because I love him. Hypernova, the Make Toys Hypernova, Nova Prime.
Do you take that to work with you, Nick?
I bet he
I don't
does. Carry that fuck around. Yeah.
I'm a stay-at-home
buddy.
father, so he
Yes.
he gets put in the baby Bjorn that my son outgrew.
He takes it to the bathroom with him. It goes in the tub and takes a bath with him.
My
I'm not-
Nova and me.
I'm not that irresponsible taking him to the bathroom. There could be splashing.
You know what I see now? I could see like the intro theme song in thing of Perfect Strangers. Perfect
Yeah.
Strangers. You know, and it's taking fucking Hypernova instead of Balky and what's his name, Larry.
Funny, I was thinking the courtship of Eddie's father.
What the fuck is that?
It's an old 60s show.
Hey, I'm pretty fucking old and I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It sounds
Start
like
Bill Bixby.
I think
Sounds
Chat Wiggum wins the fucking prize for that one.
You know, all I know Bill Bixby from is the Incredible Hulk. That's it.
it sounded like a How I Met Your Mother knockoff.
All right, we get through everybody.
Yeah, that wraps up everybody. So, I'm gonna
All right.
pass the mic back to you.
All right, this past weekend we had a little convention going on here in the greater New Jersey area. It's kind of one of the first meetup spots that we all went to prior to the R.O.C. in the old Decepticon Click days, going back maybe about almost possibly about 3 years now, right? I would say about 3 years. We started meeting up maybe 3 or 4 of us that turned into 8. And then turned into 10 and 15, and then from nowadays it could be anywhere from 25 to 40 on a good weekend. And that's the New Jersey Collectors Convention, and that's in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. It's run 3 times a year. We called the NJCC, and this was just past Sunday, and I think we had a pretty good time there. It was the first time the Realm of Collectors had a table. Quite a few tables. We've always discussed doing this, and we were talking about the spring show, but Bricks on the Dollar, shout out to Bricks, got a call and said there were some cancellations, and he scooped up them tables, or he swooped up them tables.
Yeah, he did.
Swoop life.
Swoop life, see what I did there? Swooped up the tables, and he hit us up on Friday. Yo, I got like 4 tables. Bring some shit.
Yeah.
So Brian had the rock packs, and he had the banner. He muled them. He muled them up. I woke up 4 in the morning and just went through the room finding shit that I just didn't give a fuck about. Threw that in a box and just brought that. And the whole gang, everybody that went, brought some goodies, and I think we all made some dough, right? We also made some dough there. So it's a very special place for us because that's where we all started. Not the biggest of conventions, but it's home. It's home for us, and I think this year, this show, we really made a nice presence. It's just gonna if this is gonna be anything like spring's just gonna be off the hook because we plan on doing the same thing. So we're gonna be a little bit more organized then. Anybody else want to discuss the show?
Yeah, I thought that was actually pretty incredible. Just like you touched on, Bricks hitting us up. Somebody backing out last minute, making those tables available, and just the fact that everybody pulling together, grabbing what they can. And I remember you mentioning that we were afraid we weren't going to have enough for all the space we had, and we had more than enough.
We had to keep shit behind the table, and as things sold, we had to put stuff out because we just had so much. And I think the system that we had was killing it. I stopped at Walmart in the morning and bought some Post-its, and because bless you. Bricks was manning the table, and Brian was back there a long time, and we were taking Some people was
Yeah,
back
he
there a
said
little bit,
budgie.
taking in, and not everybody was there that had items on the table. So I told everybody, just make sure you're right. If it's sealed, if it's complete, if it's open, and then put your initials, how much you want, and your initials in the corner, so we knew if there anybody had a question, we could just run and find you guys. So I think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, Jose was on call the whole time.
I didn't take. I gotta tell you right now, I didn't take anything home. I sold most of my shit before lunchtime.
I think by the time me, Dave, and the rest of us got there, I think you said you had like 1 or 2 things like left on the table, you know.
Dude,
slashing prices left and right. I was seeing one price, a mark through it, another price, a mark through it, another price. Like, get it,
you know what?
gone.
That's what you gotta do, man. You gotta price shit to sell, man. I was thinking, what if I would sell this on the cafe or in one of the groups? I would ask for this much because there's shipping. So let me take off the shipping price and just that's the retail that I went with. So if I was gonna ask 15 for it, I dropped it to 10. If I wanted 35, I would bring it to 30. You know, I just rounded it like that. So that's just basically, I think one of the dealers bought like half my shit right off the bat.
He did.
And he brought it to his table and probably raised it by fucking 30, 40%.
Oh, that would suck.
Actually, there's typically 2 guys that I know of that they run a booth in New York Comic Con, and they usually go into that show and clean house on anybody that's pricing things really low. They buy everything.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I saw one of them there yesterday. This past weekend. There's usually 2 of them. They're partners, but they usually run through those conventions and just clean up house.
Yeah, I couldn't price things like that, man. I just wanted to just get that shit going, man. It was just shit's been sitting here for years.
I know, because he would came up to my table a couple times on some stuff that I had like at low prices. He would just buy everything that I had.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I pretty much did the same as you, Dust, that morning. Like, you know, we got ready to. I was waiting for Dave to pick me up, and it was just like those last 5 minutes. He was like, "Look, I'll be there in 5 minutes," and I'm just grabbing stuff. Like, okay, I can bring this, and just filled up a bin.
Yeah, I'm literally wiping all the dust off.
There was actually one piece I had to do that for, but it was cool too. Like, I brought some stuff back home, but just for something like you said, like last minute. Thankfully, we were able to bring some stuff, and it was nice to go to the show, see all you guys, and have a good time like we usually do, and come back home with more money than what I left with, which has never happened before. So that's always a good thing.
What was cool about it was where we were. We were right when you first walk in. So we had all the early birds that were like looking at everything, and they're like, Then they went into the show, saw those prices, and ran back out and ran back to our table. And then we had those lounge chairs behind us. So we had like the R.O.C. lounge. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So great.
We had that was a perfect spot. Like, that was literally a perfect spot.
Great.
Awesome.
And then we had the banner out, and every time we sold something, we were passing out business cards. And I was watching some of the flux for the past 2 days in the Realm of Collectors Facebook group, and I was watching all the people that were from Jersey or from Pennsylvania, you know what I mean? From that part of Pennsylvania, you know, and I'm like, all right, he was at the show. So it was good stuff, man. It really was. It's a good way to get the brand out there at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys some questions about that.
Sure,
Is it only one day?
Yeah. It's a one-day event. Early bird is 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. The doors open for regular customers at 10. So at 8 o'clock, it's $20 to get in. And at 10 o'clock, it's $10 to get in. But if you get there early, you get early access to the whole dealer room and what everybody's getting. So you get all the deals early.
Yeah, and you get extra raffle tickets too. Right?
Yeah, you get some extra raffle.
Yeah, which still don't help.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, there's a little controversy that, you know, it seems like there's a lot of vendors win every damn prize. You know. That's a discussion for another time. Let's talk about the positiveness.
So runs basically 8 to when is it over?
The last raffle's 3:30.
Yeah,
3:30 in the afternoon, and some people hang around till 4-ish. People are closing up and stuff like that. So by the time we roll out after saying goodbye to everybody, and you know, it's usually around 4:30 when we roll out. So it's I mean, some of the members come early and they bounce early. So it's kind of like I like to get there at 8 a.m. so I can see everybody.
Yeah.
Some guys, you know, are working or they're passing through or they got shit to do. So they'll come early, see what's there, say what's up, and bounce. So I like to try to get there early and stay as late as possible so I can meet everybody and kick it with everybody.
Yep. It's a long day, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry,
Russ. Like with Russ, like usually an advantage to staying late is, you know, since it's only a 1 day convention, you know, if you hang out late, you're usually able to get a lot of good deals within that last half an hour. You know, a lot of the vendors don't want to take stuff home, so you know, you could throw an offer. Most likely, you know,
for some of the guys. But some of those guys are like,
they'll hold on to.
They don't want to let shit go, man. They got shit priced so fucking high, and it's so ridiculous that they just. I think it's this way. It's like, yeah, babe, I'm going to the show on Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff, and they just mark everything else up. I didn't get rid of it, babe. I'll try again next show, and they put it back all on the shelves, you know. But, some of that shit is just way, way overpriced. They kind of forget that we have these little things that are connected to a bigger thing that we could see prices of things.
You gotta like check it out, you know. It's like,
you know. So, I mean, I had a couple people try to chew me down on my prices, and I'm like, man, are you kidding me? I said I can't go any lower than that. I'm already bargaining these things out. Yeah, I had Combiner Wars Voyagers at $10 sealed. I had Open Magnus Combiner Wars at $25. Shit like that, man. You know, I was like, nah, I can't do it. I can't. The one thing I did mark down like a son of a bitch. I had an animated Robin figure.
Oh, dude, you gave that away. You basically gave that shit away.
It was $10, and then I came back from lunch. I put $8, and then like 10 minutes later, I put $5. And then
I was about to buy that shit from you, and fucking somebody fucking got it. I was like, damn, $5. I would have walked away.
If it was still on the table, I would have handed it to some kid that was walking out.
But I really did dig that though. Like we were like just everything priced to sell at our table, and a lot of people really dug that. Like, you know, you see them coming in looking, and then they went back to browse, and then they always just came back and just took what they needed. You know?
And there were a couple pieces, like I had a first edition Spanx. People run down, like, hey, is that Spanx still here? I'm like, sorry, man. Nope. They're like, damn it. And I was like, yep.
And that's funny because the third party presence was never really that big. It only started picking up maybe about 2 years ago, year and a half ago. You see a couple tables here, you see a couple of guys trying to sell their personal stuff, you know, for retail prices that's been open and fucked with, you know. And then when we started really like going hardcore there and getting bigger and posting more about it, I'm not saying that we started the trend, but it started going more Transformers based and more third party stuff coming in, and guys like Lunar Toys came in, and, you know, Artfire was there, who does the Japanese stuff. And then, you know, now we got Tony 215, Hong, and those guys coming through, and then you got you know, Bobby Skullface is coming through selling his art there. So we're bringing that presence there. It used to be a big G.I. Joe con back in the day. It was really G.I. Joe based. So it's transitioning over right now, and it's kind of cool to see where it's come in the past 3 years.
Yeah, it seems awesome. Like it's getting bigger. Like every time like I go, like obviously the space doesn't increase, but you definitely see more of a presence there every time. Like we go, like more vendors, more people. You know, even some cosplay kind of starting to work its way in there. Like last time we went, it was the GI Joe people, and I saw some guy on Sunday walking around in like a Ghostbusters outfit.
Dude, well, he had like a van decked out. Like,
he had a big Ghostbusters van outside. let me switch over to Dom real quick, because Dom, how long have you been selling there?
I've been there. Like Fran did a show back in 2005 in New York City, and that was like one of his first shows that he did. And it was the same. He took a big chance and did his show there. I know he didn't like it that much because of all the frustration and all that stuff of doing a show in New York. But then the following year in 2006, that's when he went to Cherry Hill.
Okay, so that's how far that goes back, right?
Yeah.
But you know a little bit more of the history, so I'm kind of correct. Like it was kind of like a real big G.I. Joe based.
It was a Joe, it was a Joe show. It was he did. They were very popular for their exclusives. They did like Joe exclusives.
Oh, the Gatorade.
Yeah, where they those things went up for sale like right after like he was done with the show. They would go up for sale for triple, double, like hundreds of dollars and stuff. So they were like actually people when they did the first drawings, his drawings were like those exclusive figures, and people would still want those figures because of the added, like, you know, the aftermarket value of them was always worth it.
Yeah.
But then his drive for his shows was his door prizes. He felt his show was going to be different than everybody else's show because his door prizes were going to bring people to the show, and they do, because they're the most immaculate, you know, best door prizes you can find.
Now this is the same dude that's running it now.
Yep.
Now it's definitely has is Toy Arc's involved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the two TFW boards and all that stuff. Yeah. Yes. I saw that. That's how they get that mix in.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I've known Fran for a while. We're like I talk to him here and there. I'm not really close with him, but like
I would like to maybe sit down with him and get like a little spotlight. You know,
he's a great guy. I know
we talked about that in the past, but you know, we would like to get. I remember one time Steele asked him, but he just didn't have time to sit down and talk to us.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I've done it. I remember the show used to be just once a year.
Yeah.
And
wow.
Then he opened it up for twice a year, and then just last year he that was the first time he.
Well, you know, if he's listening to the show or he's checking us out, you know, drop me a line, and I would definitely like to sit down and we could do a little spotlight and get to know how it started, because it is a big part of what, you know, the R.O.C. is. It's one of our major meet and greets, you know, right now. A lot of us seem to be up in this area. So I'm a little interested. I'm sure everybody else will be interested a little bit of how the history is and what the future is going to be.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I know we make a big presence there because there's 30 of us running around with the same fucking shirt. You know, looking intimidating, as they say.
Toy gang.
A toy gang. So intimidating looking.
How intimidating can we be? We're all running around smiling because we're so happy to hang with each other. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it used to start as a small presence, and then like we had the first R.O.C. shirt. It was like 8 or 9 of us, and you could go back and watch some of my old montage videos that I put together. You know, you'll see like one of the earlier ones. There's like maybe like 10 of us, and then in the next one there's like 20, and you know.
Yeah, it's like when I met you, Dust, the first time. I was going there for so many years. I didn't even know you guys were there the following back 2 years ago. So I'd like it's like funny because you're in the same room and you're seeing all these guys and you're talking to everybody and faces. It's more you remember each other's faces than their names and everything.
Yeah. It's like
it's like funny when you actually start, you know, getting into a community and understanding everybody, and then those you get those names go with those faces, and you start learning people and then understanding what their interests are and everything. So great.
I think that's what I'm going to try to do the next show or next couple of shows, like really stopping and talking with some of the vendors that have been there, that I remember that have been there for so long. You know, just asking a little bit about them, and you know, just something that we could just pass along, because like I said, I think we're a strong presence there, and I don't know, I think we can make the show a little bit stronger. You know, we're an asset also because we promote the shit out of it. I know Grim from Grim's Toy Show has been there for a long time. He's been doing his stuff promoting that. Actually, it was like one of his videos that I saw on YouTube when I first heard about the convention down there. You know, when I first got back into collecting, I wanted to go see a show. There was nothing around, and I Googled it, and I was like, all right, it's kind of far, but you know, is it worth it? So I started researching it, and Russ is yawning. And who's gonna fall asleep first, Russ or Sam? So I saw how far it was, and I started researching on YouTube, and there was a couple of videos out there. There's a couple of guys that was doing like haul videos or tour videos, and I was like, you know what, this might be interesting. So I hit up Rolling Steel, and I'm like, yo, you want to go this Sunday? He's like, yeah, bet. And that's when we went, and we posted on Instagram, because we were really big on Instagram back then, and a couple of local people are like, yeah, I'll be there. Cool, man, we'll meet up. And then we just met a couple people, Tattoo Devil, and Bobby Starscream, he came through, and and we just kind of just formed from there, man. So it really, I don't know. To me, that show means a lot to me. It's a very small show, and it might be not what everybody likes to go see, but to me, it has a little bit more of a meaning because it's kind of like a birthplace.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was my first show, my first convention that I ever went to. So it's like and it still holds to this date. I'm being a good show.
I haven't missed one in 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure there's going to be a time where I can't make it for work or whatnot, but I haven't missed a show in 3 years, and it's 3 times a year.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's really special. That's where I got to meet a lot of you guys for the first time, and even last April, like when Dave like came up to us and just introduced himself, and look, he's like fam now, you know, like one of my bros and shit.
Like,
you know?
who the fuck is this dude?
You know, like it's incredible, like, you know, like what it does basically, like us just getting to know each other online, and then just having a place like that where we could all hook up, meet up, and it's the toys that get us there, but you know, it's really like us hooking up that really makes it worthwhile. You know,
because I even told you guys, I was like, man, I didn't even look at one thing today. I was just, and like somebody would hit me up, is it worth driving 3 hours? And I'm like,
3 hours.
Not for the toys. You may find something you like, but if you want to hang out with like-minded people and you know, in a community and whatnot, yeah, I would say it definitely is. It is definitely worth the time. If you're going to come early, spend the day. We do lunch. You know, we, sometimes normally at lunch we do a discussion, but the tables have just been going so bigger and bigger and bigger.
They hate us.
Oh yeah. And, so this year Robert D was like, "Fuck it, we're going in for lunch." I'm like, "Nah, I got to get everybody together." He goes, "Bro, if we get all these motherfuckers together, it's gonna be 3 hours." I said, "You're right." So I said, "Hey guys, we're gonna do all tables this time," and I think it worked out a little bit better for us because they weren't overwhelmed, and you know, everybody didn't go running in there at one time. So I'm telling you, spring show, we're doing pizza, especially if we have a base of
pizzas in the parking lot.
If not, we don't have to, because if we have a table, we could get the pizzas delivered right there, and we could eat it at the table.
Yep. Yeah. I would love to take over that whole area, like right there when you walk in. If we could get all those tables like set up, like it'd be sweet. That'd be a sweet setup.
We were saying that, Jose. It was like, if we can get that whole area,
that would be awesome.
Hey, Dust.
What's up?
If you buy 10 Power of the Force figures, you get a slice.
Hey, if you guys want Star Wars Power of the Force figures, next show they're going to be $1 a piece. 12 for 10. 12 for 10. I'll have like 5 bins at the bottom of the table.
we can make them as toppings on the pizza.
Don't let Anna hear that shit.
All variants, all different variants, and all hard to find ones. And you got mush nose Leia, good nose Leia, no circle Boba Fett, half circle Boba Fett, short fucking lightsaber and long tray. I got them all.
Jesus.
It's like I'm coming up to Jersey.
So Dave, how was your Sunday, man? How did the day go for you?
Well, I think that's the way to go from now on. That whole table setup, I think, was awesome. I think it actually made the day. Because we were always a presence, like everybody says. We're usually taking up all the floor space. Everybody's like, "Yo, who are all these guys?" You know. But this time it was a little different because now we had our little section, like, you know, we had our toys all set up, lower price than inside the room, and everybody was asking, "So who are these guys? Who are you?" You know. So I think that that's the way to go. We got to definitely do the tables from now on.
Yep.
And anybody that's listening and you're interested in going, it's a good icebreaker to meet the guys. You know, like Jose said, I met everybody this April, and since then I think I've hung out with you guys probably, you know, more than 5 or 6 times, and we talk on the phone, we hang out on the Hangouts, we do these shows, and it's just like fam, man. It's just like I know you guys for years.
And you guys, you know what? You and Jose travel a lot. I mean, it was about 2.5, 3 hours.
It took us 2.5 to get there, 4.5 to get home.
Yeah, well, you're yeah. So you know what? Honestly, I'm in like I'm kind of like in the middle western part of New Jersey, and it takes me about 2 hours and 20 minutes to get down there too.
Oh,
yeah, it takes me. So me and Brian went to a Toy Con on Saturday in Parsippany, New Jersey. And that is an incredible show. It's like maybe 7 or 8 times the size of NJCC. And I think the next Toy Con, it's usually Saturday, Sunday. If everybody can make it, maybe we could do a meetup there. And you know, we were all driving 2 hours down to Cherry Hill. And then some of you Cherry Hill motherfuckers could come drive 2 hours to see us.
Yep.
But no, it's a different. It's a bigger show, and I would definitely like to have a presence for us. And I got a price on the tables. It's $70 for the weekend. So that's about $35 a day, and that's an 8-foot table, which is pretty damn cheap too.
Oh wow, yeah.
So
the way we slash prices, man, that fucking table
hold
would be
on,
paid
hold
for,
on.
no problem.
Matt has a question. Wait a minute.
It's 2, right?
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
But the bigger day is Saturday. That's when everybody goes there.
Yeah.
So I would say, like, what I wanted set up for the R.O.C table, and I know Chris and I have spoken about this, is we have the banner, and we're going to get some propaganda made up, you know, explaining who we are, what we do. You know, we'll have a TV there with snippets from different shows and what's in the box videos. And I was even thinking about making up either DVDs or looking for USBs that are really cheap, and just throw a couple segments on a USB and just hand them out to people to show them a little bit about what we're about.
That would be awesome.
See what happens there. Hopefully by then we'll have a regular T-shirt made, you know, like a stock Realm of Collectors T-shirt that we'll always have in house for people that we can throw on a table and whatnot, and get the community out there even more. You know, on top of selling our goods, you know, spreading the brand.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be awesome.
So
yeah, that was a great aspect also of the Sunday, having the table there and the people coming up, and then just explaining like what we are, what we do, you know, and everybody was doing it, you know, like like I heard everybody just kind of just throwing it out there, what it is. Here, take a card. You know, the show on Mondays, and you know, we're on Instagram and Facebook, and just putting it out there, like, and everybody was receptive, everybody was cool, you know, like they were interested. It was a great experience. It was very different because we actually had that table. So for the first time, you know, it was always a good time and we're always lounging, but this time I felt like it was special. There was something more there this Sunday. Having that table there.
It was another achievement unlocked.
Yeah. And you know what? Yeah. And Jose, I mean, it felt good to be behind the table. Like I'd never done that before. Right. And like to just talk to people about it. We had new collectors there who were interested in third party, had no idea what it was about. I mean, we could give them our spiel, and then we could send them in the back to talk to Bobby too. Like he'll be happy to tell you all about it. Right? And then of course, Hung from 215 Toys, he's got them all out there for people to play with. So
yeah, he's got toys right on the table. Play with them. There you go, all you.
I can't believe he let me behind his table.
He was probably thinking, you know, I put an Asian guy behind there, people buy all this shit up.
This is from my homeland.
Yeah, Hung always has a great presence there, man, and I think that's great that he actually lays all that stuff out, so you actually get to mess with that stuff before you buy it.
That's that's a perfect way to get to reel them in.
And Chris's dials and stuff on display.
Crashbox had his, you know, he had his dials out there, so we had Chris's work out there, and people were asking questions. And I remember at one time I was sitting back, I was talking to Robert D and Tyler, and we would buy that kick-ass lemonade water that they had out there in the hotel lobby. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, man, this really means a lot to me. We finally got the table here, and then I hear Brian talking to someone about the Realm of Collectors, and I hear Dom talking about the R.O.C. And there's Jose in the corner handing out a card. Well, did you hear about this? It's like, and I sit back, yeah, they're all drinking the Kool-Aid right now. We got them. I'm like, we got them. You know, I got the fishing reel up.
Yeah, and I liked how Bricks was like kind of like directing traffic too, because like since the stuff was so cheap on the table and shit's just flying off the table, he's like, all right, I got space, come on, what you guys got? You know what I'm saying? Let's fill it up, we got some table space over here. And it was just like constant, like a hustle, you know.
The teamwork was incredible. It really was.
Yeah.
Everybody was bouncing off each other pretty well. I was like, Dom, what should I sell this for? You're like, sell it for that. And
Bring it down. We were like, bring that down. Bring it down.
Do you want to let it, do you want to let it go, or you want to keep it on the table?
And then I remember there was one time somebody was running through the fucking show. Who's got the Marvel the Black Series on the table? Who's got the Star Wars Black Series on the table? Who got the Marvel? Oh, that's it. Okay. Get them over there. Somebody's got a question.
Brian was doing a great job at that. He was hunting us all down. He's like, Anna John, you got a sale. Jose, come back. We got another sale.
Well, dude, I was doing double duty. I was like, I know I got to go back there and shop for Joe's for Chris. It's like, all right, I'll make the run. Tap Dave and John on the shoulder. You got a sale, then I'll go rummage through a bin real quick. All right.
All right. Chat Wiggin bounced out because he said he was having some audio problems. So,
man,
Speaking of audio,
he is an audio problem. Anyway,
speaking of audio problems, who's having a party?
I'm gonna tap out too, guys.
All right, Sam. Thank you very much.
Good to see you all, guys.
Good.
Hey, you got work tomorrow?
Yeah. No, I've got a week off, so it's not.
All right, cool, man.
Nice.
Sam, before you go, I like that pic you just posted with Despotron ripping that. That was dope.
That was quite funny. Yeah.
You caught a little bit of controversy there in the Realm of Collectors Facebook group with that one.
I thought he was gonna go.
Liked it.
Yeah.
Sam's stirring the shit.
I'll keep doing it. Anyway,
All right,
take care, guys.
Thanks for hanging tough, man. Get some rest.
Bye.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, super cool dude, man. Really good dude, man. He was like, maybe I could stay up and make it. I was planning on maybe posting an afternoon hangout, not broadcasted, just a bunch of us chilling out because I know those guys. That's their like evening, and I was really not doing anything today. I was just kicking back after I got home. So, but they were all busy, so I opted not to. So, nothing broadcasted, just throw it on, and I'd be fucking around in here and just talking with everybody.
Yeah, but that's awesome. It's like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning for them over there, and they're still like on.
It's kind of hard.
Cool.
It's kind of hard. So, hopefully, we're trying to figure out a schedule where we could do. Instead of doing it every once in a while, do the international hangout, maybe do it a little bit more frequent, a little bit more often. Not wait for me to be on vacation. I mean, 5 o'clock is no big deal for me if I get out at 4. Maybe we could start at 5:30, and just run for an hour or so and go with that. So something we're going to do in the future,
Oh, and look who just jumped in.
Hey.
Just double jumped.
We were gonna talk. We were gonna maybe get on a discussion, but I think this is enough discussion for us for tonight.
Definitely.
We'll just keep talking on the NJCC. So, any of you guys that are on the panel that didn't go, or you guys have any questions or any comments?
Yeah.
Or whatnot, just please ask us.
Yeah, like last time I saw like you guys have seen like the Bigfoot from the $6 Million Man. Did you guys see any other cool toys like that this time, or were you guys just all mostly concentrated around the table?
It was like that. When you walk around, you're so intoxicated with meeting people and seeing people that you kind of put your blinders on. I try myself to do at least 1 or 2 good passes. It'll be like 10 o'clock, and I'll tell everybody, I still haven't even looked around the room. But I've seen you walk around the room. Yeah, I wasn't looking at the table. I was looking for people. So every once in a while. And it's a lot of the same guys, so you see a lot of the same shit.
Yeah. Because it's like you said, it's like they don't want to get rid of it, so they're pricing that shit up so they could take it home. But
go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say there's this one dude on the left side of the wall that he's always selling his third-party Transformers way overpriced, and like he's always like willing to talk to you, but it's like, dude, like I don't even want to talk to you. You're fucking you're ridiculous, man.
Dave, why you talk to me like that, man? Why you treat me like that?
It's funny when they have that shit so high price and they think they're like there's noobs walking around and they're like, oh, that's cool. But then when they got hardcore collectors walking through there like us, and we're like, yo, man, we know get that half of that right now in one of the groups, and you're really, really trying to peddle that here?
Yeah.
Like,
literally
I'm
had
just a
some of
naive
that
kid.
on the floor. We had figures on our table that they were selling inside for double the amount, like literally double.
I sold that car Robots Magnus for 30. The guy had it for 80.
Yeah.
Inside the room. 80.
We just had I had a couple masterpiece figures that I know I had a low cost to them, so I could price them a little bit higher, make a little bit buck. And
They thought they were KOs. The prices were so cheap. Are those real or KO? Nah, they're real.
Yeah, the prowls were real, but the funny thing is Brian, like I knew I had a KO side swipe, but I thought I pulled out the real one instead of the KO one. And then Brian, like when the little kid was gonna buy Brian's, I was like, he's like, yeah, but you guys have a KO. I'm like, no, we don't, do we? And I'm like, he's like Brian's like, yeah, Nick, you got a KO right here. I'm like, oh, I took the KO out?
Fucking yeah, you're trying to give us a bad name, bro.
Nope.
But it was like I said like like we had our prices low and like I said, it was like I think that's people saw that and that's why they kept coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Dust, when it comes to newbies, I saw some guy leave a table happy as hell that he finally picked up an Apollyon, and I was like, so I was thinking, dude, if we get tables next time, like if there's some of us that have a rendition of every figure, of like every of the character and every like different brand or whatever, we could bring that up and like have people do like a comparison on their own and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool.
You're saying not for selling, just kind of like a museum type table?
Yeah, like here's Quake Wave versus Laser Wave.
Yeah.
Here's Micron versus
They're not for sale, but we
Yeah.
want to school you people.
That's right.
A showcase table might actually be a good idea. That sounds cool. Just throw stuff out there.
A figure bang table.
Yep. Well, I don't want. I don't want motherfuckers meat hooks on my shit. All right, Bricks, you're in here. Let's get attention to you, man. Hopefully you're hearing us and what we're talking about. We were talking about NJCC and how much fun we had and how much of it I think it was a success for us. Milestone for the R.O.C. to have a table there. So what you got?
I mean, I would have easily waited for the spring one for this to finally happen, but I again am very fortunate that Fran had somebody back out or whatnot, and we got 4 tables. He asked me how many I wanted. I said I'd be happy with 1, but how many do you have? Because I'm interested in helping you out by booking them all if it's not an obscene amount.
That's what's up.
He said 4, and I'm like, great, I'll take them. I paid, and then all the while I was just frantic on the Facebook group, like, guys, we got the tables, guys. We got the tables. Bring the stuff, guys. We got the tables. And then I show up, and I'm trying to find Fran because I walk in the front door and there's 4 empty tables. I'm like, I bet that's me, but I'm gonna find him to see where my spot is, and he's all the way to the inside to find him, and he goes, 4 tables, huh? You must have a lot of stuff. And I was like, not really. I went in with like 1 half-full hand truck, and Brian showed up, and Dust showed up, and Dom showed up, and we loaded those tables up.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very
so
nice.
high up I couldn't see over them.
Yeah, that was our joke yesterday. It's like, we didn't know Matt was there because he was behind the table when the shit was so high.
Poor man, I got lost in the shit.
So you must have had just a couple of deluxe boxes on the table.
Nice.
Hey, I mean, a lot of people would say, man, I really want to get tables in the show, but I think that was a really good location.
With those chairs there, you're not going to get those chairs if you're inside the room.
Yep. Like I said, we had the R.O.C. lounge, man.
We had a lounge, yeah.
we had some high class appetizers. The Doritos were being passed around. We had that luxurious lemon water that was across the way.
I didn't try that. No.
Oh, the lemon water was banging, man.
I was saying it in the comments. After you guys all left, I went and I found Fran to talk about what's the best way for me to book tables for next time, and by me I mean all of us. And he said that they have a few groups where they all want to be next to each other, so they have like one liaison who will book the whole stretch of tables. That way, everybody knows that they're all in one cluster, and there's no like here and there and all over the place, and we really want to be all in one area, even if it's like most of the lobby. That'd be super cool. We could rearrange all those chairs back there. Great.
I love it.
So Fran suggested that I be like the liaison for the R.O.C. guys, and I mean, it would mean that I front the money for all the tables. You guys just tell me how many tables you want, and then we'll have them all in one string.
I'd definitely tell you right now, I'm down for one for myself. I'm down for one just for myself. I'll put the R.O.C. shit up, and I'll have some shit to sell.
Chris, I want us to take over that whole lobby, man. I want to take over that whole lobby. Push everybody out.
I don't know, man. You guys kept saying how all the vendors are the same every time. I don't really know how many openings there are. I'm really surprised there was one this time.
I want to be able to park my car in that lobby.
Yeah, honestly, if we could keep locking down that spot that we had, like, I think that would probably be the best thing.
I think we can make that work with what we all got going on.
And I mean, I don't need as much space as I took. Obviously, I'd be happy with one, as I was telling Fran. So even if that means we aren't able to go beyond 4, because 4 is what we had this time. I mean, we could easily make that work. I'd like to get more, but we can make that work.
You know, we have the floor space we could use. Behind us, we could get some sort of shelving units if we had to. You know,
so there's sky's the limit if we knew more than like 48 hours ahead of time we were going to be doing this.
Yeah. So
and Dust, don't forget that mantle. We had the fireplace.
The mantle.
You could put your TV up there, man.
So when you spoke to Fran, did it like do you like say like, hey, you guys, we're pretty deep or anything like that? You know, like he knows that we've been coming here for a while now, and we try to promote the shit out of the place.
I mean, he didn't not know what I was talking about when I said like the R.O.C. guys, the Realm of Collectors guys.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's taking notice of how many people had the same shirt on.
Well, you know, I would definitely say like even for the next show, I want us to maybe have a couple of items that we can put in for the door prizes also. You know,
that'd be awesome.
That would be dope also because when you get the door prize, then maybe we can make up like a little press pack for the R.O.C. to go with it. You know,
trash box.
You know, shit like that. So I think that will be even a stronger presence for us. Is like from R.O.C. the Realm of Collectors, we have such and such. You know. There's so many of us now that everybody contributing like $3, $4 or $5 to get something is nothing, you know. Get a nice big third-party fucking figure, you know, something really that makes a presence, and boom, compliments of the R.O.C.
Yep.
What's the R.O.C.? Well, here you go. With it comes this thing, business cards, mission statement. You know what I mean? The whole spiel.
Take this, Ollie.
That's it. Ollie's for everybody.
We'll take sign-ups of sort of like who's really interested in having a full solid, and they're only 6-foot tables, but a solid table to themselves, and then we'll just see what number we come up with, and maybe it's more than they have available, but we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll figure that shit out, man. We got a little bit, but we need to lock it down now, so we know that we definitely have that area or that real estate.
And I think tables go for sale next week, so I'm not like there's no secret, guys, that March show is the best show. So everybody knows.
I mean, if we can't get outside where we were, but if we can get inside with the same stretch of like if Bobby's going again and if Hung's going again, keep the formula together, keep the Cool Table Network straight like that. Well, that would be cool too, but I kind of like the lobby.
I know for a fact that lobby area is the last area that he fills.
Really? Yeah. Because when you first walk in, if nobody is in front of the table, you have the banners out. You know what I mean? So that's like people in front of the tables, they don't see the banner.
Yeah,
but it's all there. If we go inside, it gets a little jumbled. You don't see the banner, so we have to come up with a way of maybe getting an easel or some way to hang the banner behind us. You know, so
if we're inside, we can yell at each other to come over and make their sale. Everybody will be in earshot.
I got this idea. Matt could just hold the banner up the whole day. Stand on a chair behind the table and just
Would
hold
it be
it up.
above the table?
Wear like a blanket and walk around with it.
I just want to say the benefit of being outside that room this time was the AC wasn't on in the beginning.
It got hot.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
nice and comfortable outside, man. In the smell wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hot in the dealer room. It was. It really was.
Oh, they turned on the AC and it was nice after lunch, and I'm like, wow, this place is comfortable now.
That the beginning was rough. Beginning was a little rough. But Chris, man, thanks for taking the lead on that on Sunday and just like coming through all last minute. Like we all appreciate it. I appreciate it. It was a really good time, and I can't wait to see what we do in the future. Definitely, I'm down for a table, so we could just lock that place down. Get the most amount of tables we could get, and really just push what we got going here, because it was a really good time.
I know Chris even mentioned about coming up at that time, and promoting his stuff, and him actually coming up for the weekend for that, man. That's like, man, dude's gonna get on a plane and come up for the NJCC, but
That'd be awesome.
But I think at this point in time, it's not the size of the show, it's what's at the show and what comes out of that show,
Yep.
Yeah.
So that ring in the lobby with the mantle in the middle and all the cool chairs, that's I'd say that's about 12 tables probably. We had 4 on the side. There's the other side, and then there's the one facing the registration table. That's probably like 12. Is 12 outlandish number? Could we do 12?
Yeah, but those guys on the other side of the
Yeah,
ring.
those guys are always there, man.
Always there.
Yeah, regulars. Yeah.
Those are the GI Joe guys.
Yeah, they've been there for 3 years, man.
I don't know if we could do 12 tables.
Yeah, that's a.
I was just saying, if we were to take that whole ring, it'd be about 12.
Yeah,
Listen, I'll drive down a U-Haul truck, bro. I got a lot of shit.
But the thing is, I think we did good with the space we had because we had all that room behind us. If we were to get those stacking shelves behind us, that would work out well too.
Four's fine by me. I just I don't want anyone to feel like they don't have enough space there.
The prime spot is the spot that he goes to on the mic. Get those 4 tables right in front of the floor, dude. Those are the tables that you want.
I don't even look at those dudes' stuff though.
Nobody looks at their stuff.
Section.
Yeah, those guys have been there forever, and like they never sell anything.
I'd be interested to hear how if you can choose your placement on the floor as well.
No. Fran chooses it.
The other thing too is if we're always moving in and out from behind those tables, like some of those spots it's kind of a tight fit, man. So you have a traffic jam trying to get in and out from behind those tables. So that's why I liked ours. We had that nice
So I'll propose this to Fran that we want like a bigger section of that front ring of tables if possible, like where we had plus maybe around the corner. Even if we got one more, that the people who were next to us that only had one table, that's 5 right there, and then we can uproot those GI Joe crazies. Maybe we can get a few more.
Slowly but surely, we just take it over. Take it over.
By this time next year, it'll be called R.O.C.
Oh man,
a man with a brain.
All right, I was just in the bathroom thinking, like, man, we're giving away too many of the fucking future secrets here. So maybe we could discuss our plans off air, and let's just keep going. Maybe with how much fun we had there. We don't want to give anything away here,
Yeah.
Is there still a big GI Joe presence there?
Yes.
There's a couple of tables.
There's a couple guys. Yeah. There was a guy that had a bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, like old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff in the right corner.
What is it?
Why do I even bother? Where's James? Where's James when you need him? Where's James?
You think you're new, man? You're not new anymore.
I know.
We're allowed to do this now.
The ball busting begins.
We hugged it out, my man. We could do it.
Yes, we could do it.
I'm sorry, dude.
I think for anybody watching and listening, they could see like how that event makes us all feel. Like we're just all there. We go, we hang out, we have a good time, we're laughing, we're smiling, we eat. We made money this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing but a good time. So for anybody that's in the area that may be watching, listening, just try to get out there on a future NJCC show. You're going to have a good time. It's not huge, but again, it's the people that make the show. So if you're ever out there, just come up, say hello, and enter the realm.
Yeah,
Hey,
don't be scared to approach the gang. Just come up and say hi, man.
we're not going to jump you in. So Night of Ren says, did Star Wars have a heavy presence? Yeah, there were some guys that had some Star Wars.
Star Wars guys, yeah.
There's a few tables.
That's the great thing about this convention. It's a
mixed
wide,
bag.
diverse, mixed bag of stuff.
Mixed bag.
There's been a lot of wrestling too. There's a whole table of wrestling in the corner. I was like, wow.
Because Grim is there.
Grim brings that. Grim brings that.
All that stuff there. So it's
Marvel Legends, pop figures,
There's not a lot of Lego though.
No.
Oh no.
Hey,
the fake Legos.
The fake Legos. Know that.
Me, the knockoffs, and that guy back in the corner.
Hey, you got enough fans out there, you got enough subs that you can just pump that in there and you can bring a little Lego aspect into the show, man. Bring that little formula in there, you know? There was a table that had My Little Pony and they had a lot of rainbow brights and stuff. There was a nice lady running that table. It's a young
right.
Yep.
Did they have the Equestria girls?
The Equestria girls.
They even have some Alien and Predator figures too. I think they always have those. Yeah, it's very diverse there.
Hey, what was the most expensive brainstorm you guys saw there?
25.
I didn't even see. I didn't even notice. I didn't even see them.
Yeah, I saw a few. I think I saw one for 30.
Yeah, I saw one for 30.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw a couple, but I didn't see the price. But I like in my head, I was like, well, you could get that anywhere. So I hope nobody's scalping that.
It's still on their website.
I remember one time Rolling Steel and I went down and you're like, yo, we should go early so we get hit the Toys R Us and all that. I'm like, bro, those places are going to be fucking fished out. There's going to be nothing in a 20-mile radius from that show. Because
that's how it goes.
All those dealers, they probably get, some of them that are traveling far get there the night before and they're out looking and hunting and running around. So it's not even worth our time.
Yeah, I bet you everybody hit that Walgreens right
Oh, yeah,
before the show.
Right. Yep. I saw it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even going to bother. Keep going.
Seeing if there's a C-3PO on the shelves.
Yeah.
I'd say what I like to see too. I saw this kid. He had to be like between 11 and 13, collecting masterpiece and third-party figures. Man,
Wow.
I thought I'd see that.
Yeah.
They get started young. That's nice.
Yeah, he must have mowed a lot of grass this summer.
Yeah, it's great, man. Yo, who was that? The kid that wanted to buy the Beachcomber and an MP car?
Yeah,
Wasn't sure.
Yeah, so that was. I mean, I kind of mentioned it yesterday, right? But he's like, Dad, I really want. He's like, but you only got enough for one. and I went to the kid. He's like, hey man, it's like you're at a toy cons getting late in the day. Why don't you just shoot me a number? And he's like, well, will you take this? I was like, absolutely. And then he's like, all right, thanks. I was like, whoa, wait. Remember, it's open, so you got to check, make sure it's got all the parts and all that other stuff. So
that's awesome, man. Putting the next generation on to what we all do. It's awesome. And these fucking kids got it good because we didn't have this shit when we were kids. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So, you know.
Did we need it? Did we need it though? Toys R Us was the bomb back in the day.
Yep. KB Toys.
Yep.
Brian, looking out for the youngsters. I like it, man. Good for you.
That's right.
It's awesome, dude.
It's all love, man. It's all love. It's just putting it out there, man.
I really think it's cool, like how bigger the show is getting, and more Transformers oriented and related. You know, so that's up our alley. But we all like other things. I like looking for vintage stuff and looking for older stuff that I had as a kid. But just to see all these kids coming in here, and like you could see some like hanging out at Tony's. The Hung's table. You see a lot of people that are fans of the show that didn't know anything about third party, and they're just like, "Oh my God, look at that! That's this! Oh my God, is that Reflector?" wow, that looks like it just came off the fucking TV screen, you know. And then he goes in there, does his schmeal, and then us all hanging around the table helps a lot too. Because like, yeah, that's a really good representation. It's great. I have this figure at myself. Blah blah blah. So, and if you guys are interested, I did a tour video on Facebook Live. You can find that in the R.O.C. Facebook group. I'm hoping that my data wasn't corrupted on my camera. The camera that I had, my official NJCC camera took a Yingling bath at lunch, and it's not powering up. But I had the SD card. Hopefully that still has the info on it. I was able to actually this time take some video, because I know last time I saw what I took and it was only about 3 minutes, and it wasn't even worth editing to do a video because I was too busy fucking running the mouth. So I went around, did a tour when I first went in. I walked around the whole thing and took some videos. And between that and I think some of the pics that we had taken, we could do a little montage video, and hopefully I could have that up.
Hey, Dustin, that video really worked in my favor because you zoomed in on our table and someone reached out and said, hey, did that mercenary sell?
Yes.
And you're like, nope. Here's mine. So I'm getting post-con sales now.
I'm going to see if I could even download that from Facebook and maybe add that to the montage video. So, just give me a little bit to get on it. So.
Yeah, well, Dust, I took some video too, so I'll upload that stuff to Google Drive and send it to you.
I know, man. I got Thanksgiving coming up. It's a busy time for me, so it may take a little bit.
No, it's all good, and I'm glad you actually brought it up because of course we were all there just like doing what we had to do. So I actually got to see your Facebook Live video like after I got home and settled in, and that 10-minute video, like I just had a smile on my face the whole time. I thought that was awesome. For the people that can't make it there, like you did like kind of like a little mini walkthrough, so you kind of get to see and get a sense of like the whole area and see what it's about. So I thought that was awesome. You probably burned through it like about a gig and a half of data.
It's funny. It was before my nephew found out what the Wi-Fi password was. Here's my nephew. He came with me. Shout out to Mike. M-Phone. He was selling the password. He was like, "Yo, you want that password? Yo, $5." So of course, it's after I got the password. I already did the video, but yeah, I did that 10-minute video was about a gig of data. I checked my data usage, and like right at that point, it spiked up, but it was well worth it. I'm hoping everybody saw a little bit of the show there and got to really see the vibe. I know me and Matt and I did one at the last show that's on the YouTube, but it was kind of it was just kind of like a quick turnaround, half of the room. So
that's interesting because the email I got from Fran, like after I paid and all that, said there's free Wi-Fi. Like setup starts at 3:30 in the morning if you're insane, and there's free Wi-Fi. And I didn't even think about it, but where's that free Wi-Fi at?
Well, the password.
Just nephew.
Password.
At least we know for next time we're gonna be streaming the whole show next time. There's free Wi-Fi. Live stream, fucking 8 hours.
See, guys, there's more than enough of us there. If there's 20 of us there, there's no reason why we can't be spamming everybody with NJCC on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything. We all need to say, all right, for the next 10 minutes, everybody get on their phones and do a little promoting. It really is kind of hard because you're so
caught up in what's going on. Yeah.
It was like TFCon, man. TFCon, we were just so busy chilling and having a good time and talking and meeting people that you didn't stop and say, fuck, I didn't do a video. Fuck, I got to take pictures.
Exactly.
And I know I say that every NJCC, it's like 9 in the morning. I'm like, all right, guys, let's start doing videos and pictures. Yeah. And then we start talking to someone and everybody fucking forgets.
You know what's going to be the great thing, I think, like when I send you the videos and stuff, because I know you edit it and you put like a music track to it, but you get the raw footage, so you're going to be hearing all those conversations going on, shit like that. You're just going to hear all the banter going on during the footage.
The only reason why I put the music behind it because it's easier.
Yeah.
But if there's actually a segment that I could get through, like everybody talking talking and whatnot, I'll fade out and bring it in. Yeah, so send it to me. I'll see what we got. If anybody has any footage from the show, send it to entertherealmcast@gmail.com. Any pictures or whatnot, and I'll try to incorporate it. And this week it's not going to happen because I am working straight through to Turkey Day. So I am off the weekend after Turkey Day, so that'll probably be a better chance for me to edit everything. So.
Jose, don't send him that highway video though.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I saw
that.
Fucking 5 hours of fucking traffic.
Dude, that reminds me of when we were going back from Skullfest. When we were driving.
Yeah, you caught it bad that time, yeah.
We were driving Robert D back to Brooklyn, man, and me and Tyler, it took us 6-7 hours to get back from from Bobby's house, man.
Oof, rough, man. Yeah, we were making pretty good time like the first half, and then once we get towards the GW, it's just a shit show.
We didn't get in till about. I didn't get home till 11 o'clock that night. When did we leave? 3?
Yeah, super early.
It was killer, man. It was killer.
Damn.
Yeah, but still worth it, man. Good times just to hang out with the R.O.C. fam, and I love that. Like I said, we were missing a couple of people because usually see Tattoo Devil there.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
He was missing. Yeah, it was cool. Got to see Bobby Starscream and stuff, so that was cool. But even a couple of the vendors. I think Lunar Toys skipped out this time. I don't think Artfire was there this time. But just regardless, it was still a great time, man. Just getting to see all the fam and catching up, and so soon after TFCon too, because we were all feeling like that withdrawal. We went to TFCon, we had a good time, we were all missing each other. So I think it was cool that we got to do this pretty soon after that experience in October. So can't wait for the next show, man.
We just feel super comfortable. Even every time we see each other, we feel even more and more comfortable.
I still feel nervous. I don't know why.
Why?
I really
He's afraid of getting stepped on.
No, I'll try to talk to you guys, and I just keep stuttering, and I'm all over the place. I don't know. I'm just so excited.
Jill's not nervous. Jill's chilling out.
No, she's so quiet and stuff. She's just hi.
Talking to everybody but you. Sweaty palms.
You didn't stutter with me, Maddie.
You don't feel that comfortable with us, bro? It's been what, 3 years now, man? Come on. You're the official little brother of the R.O.C.
Yeah.
You're our little brother. And everybody says, oh, you really feel like Robert D was like, you give that kid a hard time. I'm like, man, we're his older brothers. We're allowed to.
I can take it, man.
We're allowed to,
man.
It's all love, man. It's all love. It's all love.
Shout out to Robert D from SCU, man. He came all the way up here from Brooklyn. I didn't even know he was coming. I turned around, he was there, and I'm like, oh, shit, Rob, man.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool to see him. And Tyler was there too. Always cool to see Tyler L.
Yeah, he came up too. So we had a huge Cool Table Network presence there. It's kind of like a Cool Table Network meetup also instead of
and
R.O.C. meetup. So it's
Robert D bought his rock pack finally.
Yes, Robert D bought it. Hey guys, I think what we sell 4 rock packs that day.
Yeah. So shout out to Lynn. There's another guy Brian, another guy Mike, who was like an injured Army vet.
Wow, I'm glad you guys remember all that.
Yeah.
So thanks guys. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your rock packs. Get into the Facebook groups. I want to see some pictures of you with your rock packs.
Hey, is Robert D a really cool guy, man? He seems like he's
Robert D is
cool.
Yeah,
he's awesome, man.
Yeah, I got to talk to him for a while this time.
Fucking beyond cool, man.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah,
man.
Really, he talks a lot of shit on the Shadow Cast show, but I think that's the show personality.
Really good people. Nah, he's kind of saying, man, that's just Rob, man. It's like,
is he? Okay.
Rob lives in Brooklyn. He grew up one neighborhood away from me. He's a little bit younger than me, but he's from the same era, so I feel a little connection with him. Man. He's a really good dude.
He's good people's, real good people's. I was happy to see him on Sunday. I didn't expect to see him.
I'm very happy, and I'm blessed to say he's a friend. I really am.
And all those goofy poses that I was posting, that's all him, man. His sense of humor is awesome, man.
He's a funny dude, man. He really is a funny guy. I think that's why I spilt the beer on my fucking camera, because he made me laugh. Oh man.
So you're
Right.
saying he is responsible for both alcohol and camera abuse?
Not at all. I'm responsible for that because I have a drinking problem and I drop beer on my phone. It was on my phone and my camera. But shout out to Little Wayne, the S7. It just is all good. All right, guys, we're about 122 in. So if you guys want to keep rocking a little bit, let me ask the guys in the chat. Everybody that's watching right now live, you're in the chat. You want us to keep going for a little bit? You want us to wrap up? It's on you because
I'm willing to.
I'm having a good time. So
yeah, I'm willing to vacate if someone wants to jump in too. I know we've
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll drop out if they need to.
So
look at you, man. Look at you, man. Trying to get out. Look at you, trying to get out.
Trying to run away.
Trying to get out of your outro duty. Look at
Trying to be
I don't want to do the outros.
you. Trying to get out of your outro duty. Trying to. You
also,
slacker.
All right, we got a bunch of keep going, so we'll keep going. And shout out to Robert D because we were me and him are called the token wiener and fart joke guys for podcasting. So I've been talking to him for a while that we need to do a podcast, just himself and me, called Wieners and Farts. And it's going to be like an annual event, maybe one a year or whenever the fuck we feel like it. So maybe we talked about maybe doing something like that. We have a good synergy. If you listen to that one episode of Toy Detox where it was me and him talking about old school stuff, I think we hit it off pretty well. So shout out to Wieners and Farts. It may be coming soon. It'll probably be out before 8 weeks.
Yeah, most likely.
I think we'll have our first episode of Wieners and Farts out before 8 weeks. So,
hey, Dust, you guys do have a good synergy. I remember sleeping in Bobby's house, and you guys were like taking turns snoring. It was like battle snores between these two guys. It's like two bears in a fucking cage.
Just think of that situation. Here we are in Bobby Skullface's basement, and we're all sleeping on the floor, on the couches and whatnot. And there's me and Robert D going,
yeah. And I'm like this with my pillow over my ears. Shut the fuck
up. You know what that tells me? You didn't drink enough. Because if you were up on our level, you'd be going, I would be going, you'd be going, and Robert D.
Just like the Three Stooges.
Man, I remember that night I had Brian and Jose stepping over me with their socks and bare feet and like taking videos at 3 o'clock, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
we were on the plastic Hangout.
And you know what, Dave, is like, I know we shifted gears here, but it just shows you how this community is and how much fun we have when we all get together and how much of a special thing that we have.
Yeah.
I don't mean to get all, emotional or weak on everybody, but it's true. It's true. It really is. And you put us all in the same environment, it's good stuff, man. It really is. It's special. Yep. I'm very proud of what we have here. I'm very proud of putting this together, and I'm very happy that everybody's here, and I love everybody that's part of this, and it's only going to get better.
Yep.
Really is. Bigger and better.
Yeah, you could see that with the videos that like Tommy Barricade posted today, and right after I think Chris just reposted it. He was just like, "It's so true. You're right. I love my friends, my heathen friends."
Hey man, if I can't tell you, how I feel, then we're not a community and we're not friends. You know what I mean? So it's just like we all feel, it's really cool. And now I'm definitely driving this fucking car into the fucking wall right there. So anything else for NJCC? So we'll keep it on topic.
I think we pretty much wrapped it up, man. I think, when it's all said and done, like I think we all said, it comes down to the fam, getting to see each other, having a good time. It's small, but it's intimate, in a good way, not in that nasty way, you fucking freaks. I know what you're thinking. But it's always a good time. Like I said, we go there, we hook up. It gets, the more the fam comes through each time they have an event, and it's always just a good time. So I think that just sums it up.
You know what? You know what I'll do in the Facebook group. If you guys are in the R.O.C. Facebook group, and why aren't you? I'll just like post a couple of the those montage videos that I've made over the past couple of years in the group. I know I posted them there before, but just to refresh, watch the video, see what's going on, enjoy it. You know, you can kind of catch a vibe of what we're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, I felt terrible when I was out of state and I couldn't make it to the one in August. I was like, this only happens 3 times a year, and I get to miss one of them.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, there was actually, Chris, like, I felt that way too. I think there was one that I didn't go to. I think it was the fall show of last year. Because I think the first show that I went to was in the summer of 2015, where I got to meet everybody for the first time. But missed the next show and then went to the show in the spring. And I just felt so bad because I was like, you know, you see the pictures and you just see everybody having a good time, you know, and and you know, this is something that you just don't want to miss. I feel like that 2.5 hour commute is worth it. Especially, you know, we hit all that traffic on the way back, but you know what, it's still worth it. You know, you take a day, you go out, you meet the fam, and you have a good time because the memories are worth it. The memories you make are so worth it. You know?
Oh yeah,
it's nothing but good times when we go out there.
Yeah, I tell you what, you go the one time, you're gonna want to go again.
Yep, exactly.
If you're local to the area, please come, man. We want to meet everyone. So. And even well, hey, Chuck comes from Connecticut, man. So
yeah, you know what?
You're looking at it even further.
He was only there for a little bit.
Yeah, and he actually commented on one of the posts in the group, said, and I didn't even expect people to know my name. I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah, man, it's fam. You know, like, you know, we see you there, you interact, you know, like, introduce yourself. Don't be intimidated. Again, we were called the Toy Gang and stuff like that, you know. You see all the T-shirts.
If you're driving all the way there to see us, definitely say what's up because we don't know everybody. We don't remember what everybody looks like, you know. So
Instagram, Facebook, all these different names.
Yeah, like whenever somebody comes up to me, I'm like, Instagram or Facebook? Well, on Instagram, okay, I know who you are now. What's up, bro? You know?
Yeah, just like Lynn and his boy that they came through, you know, like I got to meet him a couple of months ago and stuff like that. I think he lives in Queens out here, so he drove all the way out to the show. That's the first time I've seen him there, you know, and he got to meet everybody and interact. Like, that's what it's all about, you know, like, and that's how we keep getting bigger and we keep growing, you know, like, and I think that place is a nice hub for all of us to just kind of like keep that going, you know.
Yep. And what's so cool about that is that everybody that's there is local to that place and probably will come again. So that makes the meet and greet even bigger. And like I was telling everybody, what are you doing? Whenever you sell something, give out some fucking cards. Hang and fold buttons, stickers, hand them out.
I wish we had something like that out here.
Sorry, you had volume modulation.
Man.
Take the
Had the wrong one up.
Why are you yelling at me?
Easy. all caps over here. What's going on?
I wish we had something like that out here in the West. But the nearest one that I've been able to find is in Vegas.
Well, you know what? This is what we've been saying for a while. See what we do at NJCC, and if there's anything local to you guys, start it up. It doesn't take much. All it takes is 2-3 guys hanging out. Just start up a meetup for you guys. Pictures, videos, whatever. It'll grow. Plant the seed. So if you know of a con that's in your area and you got 3 or 4 people, plant that seed. And it's not going to happen overnight. It took us 3 years to get what we're doing over there. But make it happen. Let's get it down south. Let's get one down out west. Let's get one in the desert. Let's get one over in Canada. Let's get one overseas. You know what I mean? And that's the whole point of showing the unity of in what we're trying to do. So it's up to you. It's not up to me because I ain't going over there. Unless you motherfuckers are paying for my airfare and my fucking hotel room and the escorts and all that other shit. That's how it roll.
Escorts? Really?
That's right. At least one trip to the ranch.
That's it, man.
You don't want the cheap ones either. He wants the expensive.
Yeah, I want some high class, man. I want some high class. I like some high class scratch, So
you want me to fluff your pillow?
But honestly, man, it's you see what we're doing here. It's not hard. The blueprint is laid out. Just go out there and do it, man. And do it. Spread the name. It's gonna be great, man. The brand alone, it's the unity, it's the family, man. Brand. So I leave it in your hands, man. I really hope that like in the next 6-7 months or so, you can say, hey guys, even if it's 3 years hanging out, show me a picture of you guys hanging out. You know, I talked to this guy over here. I talked to him. We met up at a con. Boom, there it is. You know, and that's how it starts. And that's enough for me. I'm off my milk box. I'm off the soapbox, guy. So you want to wrap this up? You want to do some outros?
Yeah, I think it's a good time. It's a pleasure chatting about it. I mean, and we actually had a topic like to talk about, like a little backup topic tonight. But you could see the enthusiasm that we have for this show, and I'm glad that we were able to just actually do this whole show based on NJCC. Yeah. It's always good times, guys. So once again, just come through.
We touched on it on Into the Realm last night a little bit, but having more members that were there hearing their versions and what their opinions were and what they thought about it. I definitely said that tonight would be the night where we really discuss it. So
yeah,
I'm glad that I'm here to take the helm, and I got my 2 co-hosts, Jose and is Occasional Kid Matt still here? Or did he run away already?
He's still there. I see him.
All right,
he got
I'm
shamed.
here, but everybody's robot.
Hey, Matt, you gonna take us out?
I'll try. Everybody's roboting on my end, but I'll try to do my best.
All right, the hell with that. Jose, you want to grab this one?
I'll do it. All right. First up, Dominic, please tell us where you're at, man.
I'm on Facebook at Dominic Grasso, and definitely make it out to next year's show in March. It's going to be a good one, and like I said, it's a very small venue, but like at the end of the day, you get a lot out of it. So enjoy. I'll see you guys soon.
That's what I tell all the chicks that I date.
Small venue, it's small, but you get a lot out of it.
Yeah, man, Dom, it was great seeing you, man. It was cool.
And it's fun selling, isn't it, guys?
It is. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. So yes, it is.
It's when I started doing it, because I just wanted to start conversing with people and actually kind of talk about the toy and what you know about it and share some information, and it becomes more of that than actually putting the money in your pocket.
Yep,
exactly.
You get a lot of guys. You get a lot of guys that are just like they just have the shit on their table because they know it's hot and it's the thing that nobody can find, and they're scalping it for 4 times the amount, and they don't have no clue. They just see everybody talking about it.
Yeah, it's engaging. Basically, at the end of the day, it's engaging, and that's what's the most important part of it. Yep.
So who got engaged?
Nobody got engaged, but shout out to Nathan Haskell. He just tied the knot this past weekend. So shout out to Nate.
Shout out to Nate
and his lady, Fab.
Yes, sir.
That married life.
All right, next up, Chat Winging them.
Chat Winging them.
You got to get one of those in per show.
I see he's letting the beard grow in. What's this? November?
No shave November, baby.
November.
What are you doing, November? Yeah, I gave up after 4 days. I said I could let this grow for a year and it's still gonna look the same.
I'll probably neaten it up on Thursday, but you can find me out here in the middle of the desert where the tumbleweeds blow and the coyotes howl.
All right.
That and Facebook.
Oh, that and the good book.
The good book is hell.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. Next up, my co-host, Occasional Kid Matt. Tell us where you're at.
He just muted himself.
He just muted himself.
Oh, what the hell?
Now he's back.
Now,
I'm going just so you can hear me. All right. Asian Kid Matt, Instagram, YouTube, and on the Facebook as Matt Hawkins.
You really are an occasional kid, aren't you? Damn.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Living up to the name.
All right. Next up, Bricks on the Dollar. Tell us where you're at.
Bricks.
Hey, what's going on? I'm everywhere as Bricks on the Dollar. Check out my website, bricksonthedollar.com, and check out Stasis Lock every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. where me and the Beastie Boys are gonna get some knowledge into you G-whiners.
Beastie Boys.
I love it.
So now I think we discussed at NJCC. You're going to do it every week, Wednesday.
Well,
8 o'clock?
since it doesn't actually overlap, since you guys are on at 9:30, why the hell not?
Yeah, man. As long as the community doesn't mind all that time, man. It shows. We got shows.
I mean, I'm hoping people take in the shows like I do. I never really watch any of these live. I catch them after the fact when I'm working, and I'm just listening to them. So
yeah,
I want to get like a big amount of these shows. I want to get like an anthology out there, and then you could catch up all at once or not. Doesn't matter.
And to let you guys know, Stasis Lock is now on iTunes.
That's right.
We're on it's on the R.O.C hub there on iTunes. So if you can't make the video or you can't watch the video, you want to listen to it on the ride on the way to work, or while you're working, or cutting the grass, or cleaning the bathtub, whatever. It's there for you.
Yeah.
Hey, I think of the shit that I do every day. So.
Yep. Lots of awesome new content coming your way, guys. Stasis Lock. Make sure you check those guys out.
Man. It's great.
Yep.
Hey Bricks, do you guys take topic suggestions for that show?
Yeah, we have a list of questions we're adding to. We're also pulling together a list of topics or segments or whatever you want to call them. What do you got in mind?
Just a couple. One was the dawn of the class, like Voyager versus Deluxe. Didn't that start with Beast Wars, I think? Like with their Ultra class and all that.
They had Ultra Mega. I don't know if it was called Deluxe or not back then.
Well, we'll save it for the show.
Answer it on your show.
Yeah, and then the other one wasn't the dawn of the ball joint something that came out of Beast Wars too. I thought.
Yeah, we'll stumble through that. I'm sure like Barry and Dakota might have a better idea than I do, because like I got into Transformers and Beast Wars, so I don't know what was immediately before it as far as engineering, but yeah, we'll get into that. Thank you.
Cool.
And do we have a sneak peek of what's going on this week?
Well, I titled it The Agenda, which was Dakota's suggestion. So he's gonna take us through one of these story arcs from the TV show, and cool. I'm gonna throw together some screenshots from those episodes as like a presentation while he's talking about it.
Awesome. So this Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern on Bricks on the Dollar YouTube channel. So there you go, people. Check it out. Pop in the chat. You know how we are community driven, and the chat really, really, really brings everything together when you're doing a live broadcast. That's what I tell everybody. You just watch the chat and see what everybody's talking about, and you could add content to your show. You can answer some questions. It's fantastic. So.
Yeah, one of the questions I added to the list was from the chat from last time, so that's good.
There you go. There it is.
That's it. It's all about getting the community involved. Yeah.
All right, who's breathing heavy?
All right, next up, we got the co-host of Figure Banging, the Analyzer, and if you follow him on Instagram at Brinkalizer. Brian Brink. I'm glad you're fucking part of Instagram now. Like, I want to see more photos, but I'm glad you're down now, man. You're down.
Yeah, I'm just but my stuff's a mess right now, so I'm getting my collection together and just kind of.
You can take.
It's been a busy couple months, man.
You can take pictures of your pizza too, man.
So yeah, hoping to contribute more to that, and learn more about what you guys do with all your lens flare and all that good stuff.
We'll teach you, brother. We'll teach you. We'll teach you.
So you can find me there, like Jose said, and Brian Brink in the Facebook groups. And on Figure Banging this Wednesday, we got something.
Thursday.
Tomorrow to Thursday.
Wait. What day is it?
No, well, my schedule at work is changing, and I have to close a couple of Wednesdays because of the holiday. I have to close the store, so this week will be Thursday.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I'm plugging it right on my show.
Yep. I'm sorry,
That's
guys.
right.
I had to text today. The management schedule got changed, and that's what I have to do. So my bad.
All right, you heard it here, guys. A new episode of Figure Banging this Thursday, 9:30 p.m.
Last week was Ace's bad because he got a tooth pulled. But if there's anything other bad, if there's any other bads, it's usually on me and my schedule changing. So I'm sorry.
Was that Ace's wisdom tooth?
No, but it was one of the guys in the back.
Don't worry. Regardless of the reason, we'll just blame it on Brink, man.
Are we gonna have a conversation about this chat? Really?
All right. Next up, Energon Addict. Tell us where you're at.
You can find me on Instagram at energon_addict and on Face Group as David Cologne.
On the side of the
wait.
And the side of the road.
I'm sorry.
And the side of the road of 95.
Rocking out with his cock out.
Training that lizard.
All right, next up, Rustamus.
Hey, what's up, guys? Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I was at Facebook, didn't I? YouTube. Sorry, I'm tired. Apologize. And yeah, man. And I'm always. I actually haven't been very active this week too much on the R.O.C. Page. I've been kind of busy at work, so
yeah, man. Life.
It's life, man.
Yeah,
real life.
Life
man.
happens.
It happens, man. That's why we always gotta change shit up, man.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Shout out to your son, his 21st birthday, man.
Yeah, dude, it's really cool, dude. I mean, I feel old, but it's cool.
Yeah, nah.
I got like an adult child, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you go out and get a couple of beers, man. That's a great feeling.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah, he's already been, slugging it down.
Awesome.
Dad, might I have a beer? Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him. Cheers, man. Happy birthday.
Man. Thank you, sir.
All right, next up, Masterpiece Shapice.
What's up? Y'all can find me at Nick Brammer on Facebook, at Brammer_Nick on Twitter, and Masterpiece Dog in a Bathtub at transconnections.com.
Oh, man. In my Google Hangouts, it's all crazy. Dom, did I get you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Dom, I got it. All right. So as for myself, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Xbox Live, and the PlayStation Network, all at HurricaneBX. Here every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the R.O.C. Hangout. And I'm all over the Facebook groups. So send me a friend request, send an ad.
He's like a bad rash. He's a bad rat.
All over the place. And with that, I'm going to hand it back to my boy Silver Age, Dust Mites. Take us out.
All right, guys. Dust Mites on Instagram. Eddie Dust Mites on the good book, as Jisk would say. I think that's what's going to be. I know that's his thing, but I see everybody picking that shit up, man. I have a YouTube channel, which no content. I restole my content when I got a copyright scare, but I'm trying to build that shit back up when I got time. Cobra Law Records on YouTube. We got some videos up there. Cobra Law Records. Just hit Nathan Haskell on Bandcamp. Download all the LPs. We have a full package of LPs that are super on the cheap. Download them all digitally in one big swoop. Enjoy it. Nerd rap. Have fun. On that note, realmofcollectors.com. And then we have the Instagram at Realm of Collectors, and I fuck Twitter. I don't fuck with Twitter, but don't forget, Enter the Realm every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on this channel.
Fuck Twitter.
And then we have the R.O.C.
The Twitter is at Enter the R.O.C. But
all right, I don't even think we have that password anymore. I don't know. And then you have the R.O.C. Hangout every Tuesday, 8 p.m. 8 on this channel right here, and then Wednesdays we have Status Lock, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
on
Status.
the Dollar Channel.
Stasis.
Isn't that what they did? Did they do that on SCU?
Yes, they did.
Yes.
I'll let you know. I have yet to type it correctly. Every single time it comes out.
Yeah, same thing with me. My autocorrect fucks with me. I don't have anything in front of me. I don't have a little fucking cheat sheet like everybody else does. So I'm trying to run this off the top of my head. Figure banging every other Wednesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, unless we have some issues with teeth or work. Then we have Plastic Fanatics. We have Plastic Fanatics, 9 p.m. Eastern on Victory Saber 77's channel. Check that shit out. It's a great news show, and then he has his flashback shit, and, more jackals and banter and fun. Only show you should be watching, and the only show that is on Saturday nights. on the YouTube network. So shout out to the Cool Table Network. We have ourselves at Realm of Collectors. We have Toy Detox, Shattercast Uncut, Nerd Rage Radio, 40K Beers and Bolters, and
8 weeks coming up in maybe 8 weeks.
And keep looking out for keep looking out for that Wieners and Farts. That's coming soon. Maybe I'll start up a new one, Hanging with Dust, or maybe Beers, Bots,
Hanging with Dust.
Beers, Bots, and Beats. We have a couple of days we don't have a show, so we have to fill something in for Friday and Thursday. So maybe Beers, Bots, and Beats, where we sit down, we talk Transformers and whatnot, and robots, and drink a couple of beers. But on that note, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I think we had a great discussion here with NJCC, R.O.C community, as we normally do. Hey, we are approaching 500 subscribers on our YouTube channel right now. We are 10 away from that. We are working on a contest for you motherfuckers. We're trying to get together to do a video, but what it's basically going to be, we're going to do a 500 sub contest video. You have to be subscribed to the channel. You have to comment and like on that video, and the comment would be #FuckJRuse. And then we'll put you in. We'll probably, I would say we'll probably do it the week after Thanksgiving, maybe the first week of December. We'll hit the randomizer, get a winner, and what you'll get, you don't know, because it's just going to come. We have a bunch of stuff in the R.O.C giveaway locker that we can just throw together and send out. And someone's super heavy. Who's sleeping?
Hey, Dust. Realm of Collectors Facebook group is at 1,000 members exactly right now.
Oh, we hit 1,000. Yeah, I saw that earlier. We were just about to hit 1,000. So,
congrats.
Shout out to 1,000 members and maybe about 60 people that are active. All right.
Live.
So
Shout
we'll
out
get
to
that
the
video
realm.
soon. We'll get that video up soon. So did I miss anything?
Yep, we're good.
You know, Hail Hasbro reviews, Braves toy reviews. I'm trying to get
You got all of it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's so much shit going on. This is a good time to be a collector, a good time to be part of a community, great time to be part of a movement, and that's what this is. This is a movement. So
you mentioned Plastic Fanatics.
yes, of course, man.
Yes,
Of
it
course.
did.
Whoa.
How could I not fucking mention Plastic Fanatics?
No.
The only show to watch on Saturday night.
Exactly. On Saturday night.
And that's on Victory Saber 77's YouTube channel once again.
Indeed.
All right, guys, I think that's it. We're going to wrap it up here. We're
Yep.
probably going to continue this hangout unbroadcasted. I'm sure some spots will appear. The link is in the ROC Facebook group. ROC Facebook group. And on that note, who wants to take us out?
All right, guys. As our boy Tommy Barricade would say, the ROC ambassador. Remember, love and relax.
Bye.
Love and
Love and
relax.
Have a
Be
good
good, guys.
night.
See you next week.
Bye, children.
See you.
Peace.
Bye.
Booyah, 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 booyah. Motherfucker.